Hey guys, welcome back. Today, I'm just going to do a walk around and give you my initial impressions on my brand new 2022 Scout Bobber. This is an ABS. I was lucky, to be honest. Just walked into the dealer, got the bike right then. You know, a lot of people are finding it very difficult to get this bike. But literally I was lucky, just walked in and the bike was there, got the bike, walked out. So a few things to talk about, with this bike. Let's talk about the specs. It's a 1133cc, which is 69 cubic inch. That's the engine size. 100 horsepower. That's beautiful. It's really nice. 6-speed transmission. So you can see it's a liquid cooled V-twin. Beautiful V-twin. And it's a split dual exhaust. And you will see in the back it's a dual exhaust. Sorry about that. So one thing to note, this is a black metallic version, but unfortunately 2022 they don't have the full black exhaust. It's a chrome exhaust. I think they are shortage of obviously the black finish exhaust, so you will be getting a chrome exhaust. I don't think it's a big deal because most people that buy this bike does eventually put an aftermarket exhaust. So I don't think it's a big deal, but just keep that in mind. Fuel capacity, let's go from the front. Actually, I like the tires. The tires are great. I actually had the same tires in a different motorcycle and they work. They give you confidence. It's really good tires, no problems there at all. The stock factory light is halogen. So most people eventually end up replacing that. I did replace it with Eagle 2. This is beautiful, looks nice, right? You see the ring around, and it's super bright, guys, super bright. The turn signals are LED, so you don't have to worry about that. Then the second thing, the tachometer, you have digital and analog. It actually works. I have 764 miles already. It works, it does its thing. The only thing is it does not have fuel gauge, but the fuel light will come up once you are low on fuel. Couple other things I do want to talk about here, modifications that I did. And I think if you are buying this bike, you're probably going to do very similar modification to what I did. The first thing I did obviously was, as you saw, the light. I changed from a halogen light to an LED one, and then I also changed the seat. The stock seat is really bad. You can hardly drive for half an hour, and it definitely hurts, and it's probably a biggest problem, or probably one of the biggest issues that everybody have said. So I changed it with Indian Syndicate Solo. It keeps you the bobber look. I have a very detailed review of the Solo seat, so check that video out on my channel. So that's another second modification that I did, and I am planning to change the exhaust, as you can imagine. I bought the Bassani 3-inch slip-on. I will be doing a review of that. I think it's not too loud. It's kind of what I say, right, a little bit louder than the stock, but not too loud, which is nice. So I will be posting the review on the Bassani 3-inch as well. The brakes, it's a single 2-piston caliper in the front. It's decent. I think it's plenty for this bike. I don't see a need to upgrade that. and the back is single one piston caliper. It does its job. You know, it's not the best brake, but it does its job. I don't have a huge complaint against it. The suspension, okay, let's talk about the suspension. The front suspension is a 41 millimeter, and the rear suspension, man, throw that away. It's a 2-inch travel. So I am planning to upgrade the rear suspension with progressive. I will be posting the video on that. And also I'm changing the front fork springs with progressive. I ordered those parts. I will be posting them. I think so. Going back to the upgrades: exhaust, headlights, seat, and suspension. I think those are basic stuff. You have to do it, and you will really, it's really good bang for the buck for that. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to talk about, the price, right? So when you buy this bike, unfortunately it's hard to find, right? And once you are putting in the order, I think it takes up to 3 months, which is crazy, unless you are fortunate enough to get one right off the dealer. So the price for this was $13,149 with ABS, but just add on to the headlight, seat, exhaust, and the rear shocks, I think that will come up to, you know, those are the aftermarket parts you have to put on, plus taxes and fees, obviously. So that's really what the price you're going to pay to get a brand new Indian Scout bobber. The positives: it looks amazing, guys. It rides amazing. Great torque. I love it. Cornering, no problems. If you're coming off a sport bike like me, this is probably a good transition bike before you go crazy on some cruiser bike. So that's my take. I love the bike. I would not change anything after riding 700 miles. Thank you for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.